Hey y'all,
Welcome back
to the channel. Yes, honey.
I know you fucking lying.
Okay then.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel.
Honey.
Yes, y'all, welcome back. It's a whole nother week later, and we're back with some more reviews. So definitely make sure y'all got y'all tequila. We on Terramana today, Resposado. Like we told y'all, that's like our new Jose Cuervo. If you know, you know. Okay. And make sure you got your Red Bull and whatever fruits you're going to be on today. Get your ambiance set. As you see, we got a dark ambiance, y'all. That's what we on today. It's all natural.
It's given.
Do not get in our comments talk about our lighting unless you finna buy the light. I'm just saying. All right. So today, y'all, we will be talking about BlackInkCrewnewyork.
Yes.
This is episode 5, I believe.
Yep. Episode 5.
Yes. So the crew arrives to the house. They're gonna be living there for 2 months. And they'll be working and living and doing competitions and shit like that or whatever. Like a motherfucking game show all of a sudden. And it seemed like when Ted was telling them what they were doing as they got there, remember it's only 8 of them, 2 of them did not make it. Actually, the house, it's not 8.
It's Made Rich, AMH, Genova, Trilla, Santana, Ink Dreamy, Liza, and Miracle.
Okay, it is 8. So yeah, it looked like 6 though. But it's 8 of them. When Puma was sitting up there telling them what they were gonna be doing, they was looking confused. Like, what is this, a competition? Because I came here to work.
Right.
I thought I was interviewing for, like, they thought they was finna work, get the job.
Find out that they are not official members, honey.
I'm confused just like y'all. I think what this is like a, in the future, they possibly thinking about weeding out, you know, bad apples to make sure they don't have this situation that they currently got going on in the future. So we just gonna weed them out.
Yeah.
I don't know, y'all. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like you could have did another, that little competition that y'all did. And y'all could have real quick come up with something and get back to the real, because it's also about your artists and their home life. We're also connecting with the people in their home life. Mm-hmm. These folks got kids and shit that we just ain't gonna know about. I guess. Whatever.
It's why y'all doing a game show?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Why would VH1 give y'all money for a house and not a business?
So, was it Tyler Perry that got VH1?
Yeah. VH1
maybe. He must have told them, since Puma got connections and he be talking that talk with these certain people. Mm-hmm. Maybe he was like, nah, we don't want to hop over to MTV. Or maybe MTV was like, nah, we don't want nothing to do with you. Zeus would have took you, though. I just want to let you know, Zeus would have took you. And maybe Tyler was like, if we keep you, you going to have to come up with a better strategy. We're not going to continue moving forward with what we already had. And I think maybe they thought this might have been the best way to, you know, ensure in the future that they might have a spot still on VH1. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't think I like it.
I don't like the storyline.
I don't want to see them.
I don't want to see them.
I'm not going to be
Black Ink New York with Caesar.
I'm not finna be keeping up with motherfucking BlackInkCrew in the house while they bored asses run around doing whatever the fuck they do while they wait to do some shit that you come up with. They could have been with their family member having a conversation about some real life shit going on in their life, relating with the damn fans, instead of us sitting up there watching them be bored trying to figure out what they finna do in this big ass house.
Girl, he talking to them about cleaning up, not
fighting,
throwing things, breaking things.
You gotta have rules.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not mad at him. I think it was only like 4 or 5, and they were reasonable. This ain't your shit. Don't break it.
But everybody should know that. Puma is not a leader.
No, I'm with you.
He is
I
not
don't
a leader.
want to leave room for no misinterpretation. I said it. Period. Anyways, so also I just wanted to throw in, y'all need to get y'all confessionals in order. I don't know why all of y'all decided to hop all of y'all ass in there looking like the band.
Like it. Okay, then it looked like it was from the band.
Didn't it? I'm like, why? Ooh, that shit. It was irritating. This is letting me know y'all finna irritate me with this competition.
Like we on Real World or something.
That's exactly what that shit looked like.
Bad Girls Club.
Y'all need to go back and watch some reality TV and recognize what a confessional is supposed to do. Like, this ain't Bad Girls Club. This ain't none of that. All of y'all hoes don't need to be in there at the same fucking time. One per person.
You can tell there's different production.
And
why did y'all think that was okay?
that shit.
Editors, all of y'all need to be let go. This don't make no sense.
They got so much new shit flowing in. However, I do like they also, when they chose their rooms, I do like the fact that they did have to pick a number because, we're not gonna argue. You picked this number. Yeah. By the way, number 5 was the best.
It was.
He got the biggest room. That's that rich made rich. Yeah, he got the best room. Mm-hmm. It got a jacuzzi. It's nicer than everybody else.
He got a suite.
That's exactly what he got. A suite.
Yes.
The best room. So see, this is this real world shit. They was playing hide and seek. They bored. They trying to find shit to do, y'all. Like, I think whatever. But ultimately, they wind up deciding that they're gonna get to know each other. I think, what's that girl named? KT. She's one of the girls, if y'all remember in one of the previous episodes, Alex and Rock had went on a date with 2 women.
AMH and
was it KT? I think it was KT.
Her name is,
it's the youngest looking one, the only one that's been tattooing for 2 years.
Liza.
Damn, that's her name?
Her name Liza.
I fucked that all the way up. She said she was a physical therapist before she got into tattooing, and one of her clients, a physical therapist tech, and one of her clients wound up owning a tattoo shop, and she wound up going to tattoo with them, and that's how she, came up into the business. AMH left her son at home and her tattoo studio to be here, and Made Rich got a son and a baby mama that he doing this shit for, so he ain't got time to waste. And that's just what they doing in the fucking house, being bored, trying to get to know each other.
The ones that left their businesses, I'm so confused as to why.
They must want popping like that.
Like, I understand that you want to be worldwide.
Yeah.
Get yourself out there to promote yourself or whatever, but ultimately you're working to work under somebody who's never been a boss. And you your own fucking boss.
Exposure. It has to be. I'm just going to say just for the exposure. That's why y'all taking this opportunity. Because I probably would too, especially with me being my own boss and having the option to know that I can come back to this business. I can just close it down for a bit. I understand, I guess. I don't know. Teddy meets up with Spider and Alex, and he tells them about the 8 artists that's in the house, that they got a house or whatever, and they gonna be doing a competition. Alex seemed like he a little nervous about his position, because he was like, I was thinking it was gonna be like 3 or 4 artists. What about the rest of us? Talking about 8 artists.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, you gotta weed them out. You gotta get more, so when you come down to your little, if they had a bigger budget for a bigger shop, they can have as many artists as they wanted to. So that's something y'all should think about.
Alex just want more screen time.
They are definitely not getting that much screen time. If Rock didn't just get his ass dumped and Alex wasn't try to cheer him up, or if him and Michelle ain't had no issue going on, had some shit going on, he would definitely be like Spider, barely in the motherfucking scenes. Mm-hmm. Okay, then. He tells them that they wind up getting a mansion instead of a shop, because I guess they can't afford that right now. And they are having a pop-up shop at Cookies. Cookies as in if you know, you know. Cookie shop. And 4 people are being picked to go, and he wants them to, as well as Drea and Nichelle, to go as well. Mm-hmm. They said they're gonna go. It's later on that day. So now we back at the motherfucking house, and like I told y'all, I'm not gonna be keeping up with BlackInkCrew. So Puma decides to come and tell them about the cookie
pop-up shop.
Yep, that they're gonna be doing, and saying that it's only gonna be 4 people that he's taking, and the 4 people that he decides to take is AMH, Genova, Santana, and Ink Dreamy. Mm-hmm. May Rich got a problem with that. He ain't say nothing, but he said something in that confessional. Calm down. You got the suite in the motherfucking house, dude. Calm down.
They already know your skills. They already see
you. They've been bragging on them.
They've been bragging on you since you came to the mixer. They don't necessarily need to see you do no work. They know you gonna be a part of the team.
He's sitting over there,
but you still gotta be there to mesh with everybody else.
And that's what you should be concerned about in opportunities where you have to be at home. You know, just showcase your skill, be a mentor. You are the one, the veteran in the group.
You would be the lead artist.
So, exactly. Just,
I don't know, because Drea is pretty good.
I'm talking about the new group.
Oh. Well, I mean, yeah.
Out the new group in the house. Mm-hmm. So we go to we're at the cookies event now. The artists are late. They're not there yet.
Wait, you forgot to talk about Ted convincing Spider to join the team.
Is that what he was doing?
Yeah, he was convincing Spider to come back into the fold. Like, you know,
why?
Be a part. Because you remember how Spider turned it down.
Yes, initially. Yes, he did.
And Ted is just like, he want to keep some of the original artists there.
Oh, right, because he is loyal. He's an asset. Right. He's able to train and da-da-da-da. Right. He had a whole list, I remember.
Right, but then he didn't tell Puma. He just now about to tell Puma at the mixer.
At the mixer, right. Which, yeah, they're at the mixer, Puma and Ted decides to tell Puma that Spider's going to be coming. Puma has an issue with that because he had already said no. So if he said no, what's the point of him coming? We already moved on.
Yeah.
So, Ted says he pleading motherfucking Spider case. He's been loyal. He's trained artists. He's an asset. And y'all need to move y'all ego to the side. Mm-hmm. Ted, he said no. Whatever.
So at that point, that's when you should have called Spider and told him not to come.
I kind of agree with that because at the end of the day, it seems like Puma is the one that's out here making these motherfucking moves. And Ted, I'm going to need you to go ahead. Just because you sitting over here waiting on your expungement to go through or whatever does not mean that you should not be having saying shit. Because at the end of the day, it looks like Puma is the one that's meeting up with people. Puma is the one that got the house. Puma is the one that got this cookie situation in order. I'm going to need you to come. Puma, it seems like, got more influence on who he picked as far as the artist or whatever.
He's superior.
Exactly. And you wind
again another flunky.
Exactly. You finna be in the same fucking situation.
But you on the show saying that that's something you don't want to do no more.
I feel like you don't really want to own a tattoo shop, but because this brand is already branded, making money, making business, and you know this could have generational wealth or help you do whatever you decide you want to do in the future, you want to continue to stick your name to it. Because I don't know anything in all of BlackInkCrew New York season that I've seen Teddy bring to the table. No opportunities. You ain't running no shops. Anytime they try to give you something, you fucking it up.
He's a manager at one of Caesar's shop.
Currently?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you got something, I guess.
He managed, but he just not a owner. And this is what you about to do again. Puma gonna be owning. You still gonna be managing.
And because of your tenure, you gonna put your name on something. Not because of your work that you doing. You ain't learned how to do nothing. Oh, Lord. Anyways, the artists show up and they're going to be doing 2x2. Like we said, it's 4, so 2 will be tattooing, then they'll switch out and it'll be another 2.
Yeah.
First up, I think it's Santana and Genova.
Yeah.
They're the first up.
Yeah, and they did some beautiful tattoos.
Yeah.
I like their tats. They did a good job.
Yeah, Nova had a rose on the face. It was alright. It kind of reminded me of Bay's tattoo, her rose that she did on that competition. The asymmetric line, whatever. Yeah. It kind of reminded me of that. And what's his name did an invincible the word invincible
right here. It was nice.
It was clean.
It was real clean.
I like that.
Yeah.
The folks back at the house still getting to know each other, and we find out that the piercer Miracle has ADHD, and because of her ADHD, she hasn't decided to go into tattooing. She said initially she wanted to be a tattoo artist, but she can't sit still. She don't have the patience. And she decides to do the piercing. But now she's hoping that maybe if she shows initiative, then that will kind of give her a leg up, since they sitting in the house not doing shit.
Somebody could start letting her apprentice under them.
And it looked like that's what Made Rich is going to do. He went and got a book, a little drawing book or whatever, and he wound up putting it in front of her. And he didn't really give no directions or nothing, but she started sketching.
Her name.
That's it. What's the Liza you said? They gonna ask Liza in the confessional, so what did you think of Miracle's sketch? I think Miracle is a nice girl. But what about the work? What about the work? That's exactly what she gave her. Lord have mercy. I bust out laughing. I was looking at that M a little funny too, girl, but I ain't no drawer. Exactly. So we over here back at the cookies event, and Spider and
wait, Ink Dreamy and AMH, they do the tattoos after.
She did a rose. AMH did a rose.
I didn't like it.
I didn't care for that shit either.
It wasn't nice.
It wasn't real. Yeah, I didn't really care for it.
I don't know why you even agreed to do that on that skin tone.
She said she the best with the colors, the color person. She the color person. Her portfolio is full of nothing but color.
Well, you should have been telling him to do something else. You know, there was no color. And even if you would have tried to put color on that dark skin tone, it wouldn't have popped like it was
a lot
of
more black than red.
I didn't like it, AMH. Period. Oh, and Ink Dreamy, I didn't like your shit either.
I did not like that shit at all. And I don't know if I'm sure that's what old girl wanted on her, but it would make that shoe look better.
It looked like something I could draw.
It was a stiletto boot, y'all. A thigh-high stiletto boot. Probably about
right here,
this fucking big.
On this girl's arm.
From side to side. Not even up and down. Well, I guess it is up and down when she put her arm down.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
It was ugly.
That's exactly what it was. I thought the shit was ugly as well. And she gonna have that on her
forever. So you Ink Dreamy and you AMH, I think they need to be telling y'all that y'all did a shitty ass job. And if they don't, then that lets you know a lot more about your boss.
I bet you she get that shit covered in the next 5 to 10 years.
It's ugly. And I just want to know who's gonna say it to her. But okay, let's hope that they actually judge the tats on the next episode, because they didn't do it on this one.
They did not at all. People just got their tattoos. So like I said, Spider and Alex showed up. Drea and Nichelle did not come. Which it didn't make sense. Like Alex said, why would you not come? Y'all so concerned about what they're gonna be able to bring to the table, and y'all not even showing up to the damn events, not the work events, but you want to show to the turn up.
My thing is, I wouldn't want to go to no motherfucking pop-ups either. I'm not getting paid.
It's exposure.
They don't need to be there. They're not doing no tattoos. It's not about them.
So they didn't say, but I was thinking the reasoning for Teddy inviting them was for them to also be able to do tattoos as well, because they already scoped out the artist, so it was no reason for them to come and scope out an artist.
No, because you see Alex didn't do no tattoo and he was there.
And they only had 2 chairs, so
it's all about the new people. Them being there wouldn't made a damn difference.
Ted, you out here making dumbass decisions. That's what it is.
Following behind Puma.
Okay then.
Right.
So, Spider and Alex and everybody sitting down talking about, and Spider is very surprised that Puma is sitting up here actually making this shit work, putting this shit together, like doing what he said he was gonna do. And you could tell that shit offended Puma. And I don't motherfucking blame you, because I said what the fuck I said I was gonna do, and it was up to you to either believe it or not. You did not believe it, and now that I'm showing you, don't give my props.
I mean, he giving them props.
Nah, it was very forceful.
He was not being like forceful about it.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. Now, when they started arguing and he said it again in the argument, yeah. But the first one I think was pretty genuine. Like, look, I doubted you. I didn't think you was going to be able to do it, but you pulled this shit off. That's how I saw it.
Honey.
It wasn't like sarcastic or anything.
I'm like, Puma, back then you didn't want me, now I'm hot y'all on me.
I mean, yeah, but it wasn't like Spider was trying to be there. Ted asked him to be there.
Now that is very much true, and ultimately in the argument he wound up letting them know, like, I mean, Puma was like, you don't have to be here, like, we don't need you, because they going back and forth, they both being childish.
And
really.
He like, obviously you do need me.
I was invited.
Because I was invited.
Period.
I was invited for a reason.
Period.
You know what I did at Black Ink.
Heard.
So you know I'm beneficial to you if I do it at your place with new fucking artists.
Heard. It's
a reason why he should be there, Puma. But your ego is so big that you just like, nah, nigga, like, you basically said I was shit and then trying to come back to me.
They were both being childish. Both egos are in the way. Spider was mostly arguing with himself because Puma is a scary asshole. I just want to say that. He's not going to go back and forth with nobody that can beat his ass. Point blank of the period.
But every time he opened his mouth, it was a fucking jab.
It was definitely a jab. When he did decide he want to say something, I'm going to still say what the fuck I want to say. But I ain't finna do this back and forth and ignite the flame more than it needs to be.
Right.
And ultimately, Spider got the fuck up and he left out, and Puma was still talking like, we don't need him. Spider came back like, you still talking? You sitting up here, now you wanna be a boss now. And I'm just
you
like,
ain't no boss, you a clown.
I make more money than you. I'm more boss than you. You ain't. Then get the fuck on,
boss,
Spider.
Puma.
Why you come
boss?
back? Go. I'm like, Spider, get the fuck on. Like, I'm like, he doing too much. And I believe ultimately the most mad about that situation was Spider. Truthfully. But that was pretty much the end of the episode, y'all.
A nigga asked you why you here. You don't even need to be here. How you think you would feel?
Oh. Well, I can go. I'm not even gonna go back and forth with you. I will get my shit and I will fucking move around. No.
Periods.
Period. You don't want me here?
So quickly.
I don't want to be here.
Okay, then.
Goodbye. The fuck I look like? Anyways, y'all. But let us know what y'all think about the episode. As y'all can see, it was really some bullshit. Not a lot to talk about. Are y'all keeping up with the Black Ink Crew in the house? Because I really don't give a shit. If it ain't tattooing, if it ain't no juicy shit, I don't give a fuck about the hide and seek and all that shit. Although it looked fun, I would do that in the big ass house and probably bust my shit. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Sit down on them shiny ass floors.
This is a nice ass house.
It is. It's big as fuck. Everybody literally has their own room. I don't see nobody sharing a room with nobody.
And none of the rooms was kitty like.
No, they were grown. They were grown people rooms.
Nice
Even
room.
I guess what they would consider a more standard room. It was still a nice room. Probably looked like my room up the damn steps. Like, same shit. So, ultimately, let us know what y'all think.
Yes.
Definitely get in them comments. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, follow.
Dislike.
Dislike if you need to.
Speak your mind.
We don't mind a hater.
Okay, then.
Even though we ain't got a hater.
Okay, then. Yes, on all platforms. That's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok.
Definitely. And I guess we're going to catch y'all in the next video.
Guys.
Peace.